Well, every day, gun violence shatters families and traumatizes communities. And a new study by the Violence Policy Center shows those dying as a result nationwide are overwhelmingly young black males, with Illinois second on the list. It's a major problem with devastating generational consequences. And here to talk more about it is Arne Duncan, managing partner of Chicago CRED, a nonprofit with the mission of reducing gun violence. Good morning to you, and thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
So the study details homicide rates for 2019. The top 5 states with the highest black homicide victimization rates that year were Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Tennessee. We're pulling them up here on the screen so that people can see that for themselves. Why do you think this issue is so concentrated in the Midwest? And what's your take on Illinois being number 2?
Well, it's obviously a devastating indictment, and we have to look at both the historical root causes, whether it's disinvestment, or whether it's redlining, whether it's mass incarceration, or whether you look at the more current trends of easy availability of guns, too much retaliation, very few homicides being solved. So when you don't have justice in the criminal justice system, you have street justice. And so lots of historical causes, lots of current reasons for why we are where we are. But to state the obvious, it's beyond unacceptable. It's heartbreaking. We have to break these cycles of violence. And that's why at Chicago CRED, with our partners across the city, working directly with those primarily young men most at risk of shooting and being shot, and helping them transition from that life out of the streets.
Yeah, this issue, it's so sad. And of course, it's nothing new, as you said. I mean, if you go back decades, you're still seeing where we are today and how it led up to today. So let's look at some of the stats here that we got from this study from 2019 again here. Of the 565 homicide victims, 506 were male, 59 were female. So very lopsided there. 47 homicide victims, that's just 8%, were less than 18 years old. 5 victims, that's 1%, were 65 years of age or older. Again, very lopsided. The average age was 29 years old. So what's your organization doing to address these problems? And what more do you think needs to be done at a community and even the government level to curb the gun violence taking so many lives?
Well, there's so much that has to be done, and I don't ever want to oversimplify things. So one of the biggest drivers of violence, again, is retaliation. And there's so much retaliation because very few homicides get solved. So in the communities where we work, Roseland on the far south side, North Lawndale on the west side, on average, with a homicide, with someone being killed, that only has about a 10 or 11% arrest rate. So saying it another way, it means you have an 89 to 90% chance of getting away with murder. And so the police have to rebuild trust with the community. Nobody wants to go to jail because because no one gets arrested, no one feels safe, everyone's carrying guns. So that's very high at the top of the list of police needing to rebuild trust. Also, we just have to continue to scale the work that we're doing at Chicago CRED and our partners, and serve many more young people. In North Lawndale, where we've seen about a 50% reduction in violence this year, which has been phenomenal, we're serving about 200 men. With our partners, that sounds good, but there are about 1,250 men acutely at risk of shooting or being shot. So we're not even at 20%. So we have to continue to scale. I would say public safety is a public good. The vast majority of this work we're doing with private resources, philanthropy in the past, the state stepping up. We need the city to do more. Obviously, federal money would be extraordinarily helpful. I was in DC on Monday at the White House at the bill signing there around the gun legislation. And so we're all in this together. We have to say what's going on is absolutely devastating. The thing that breaks my heart the most is that so many children are growing up at this tremendous level, unacceptable level of fear and trauma. Young guys tell me all the time, they don't think they're going to live to be 18 or 20 or 22. And that's not an irrational fear. That's a very rational take on their reality. It's never their fault. That's our fault as adults. We have to do so much better. We have to scale. We have to serve more young people.
Well, we appreciate the work that you're doing because, of course, it takes much more than just the conversations that we're having. That's a start, but the work that you're doing actually with people there on the ground makes such a difference in the end. So we appreciate it.
Thank you so much. You have a good day now.
Thank you. You too.